Yeah, that's what I would argue. That Halo 2 was like the rough start of online console shooters. Like, Halo 2 wasn't perfect, it had some problems, but it was also super great in a lot of ways. I love the double magnums when the game first came out. That was so good. Oftentimes, when a game first comes out, it's better. A lot of the time, they patch it in a way that makes it worse. Yeah, dude. When I first played Halo 2 online, I grabbed two magnums in each hand and just fucking melted motherfuckers. Aggressively gunned everyone down, shot your fucking heads off, like landing perfect shots. I would sometimes kill three guys, triple kill, before having to reload. One time, I got like a double kill, and then reloading with both guns in each hand takes 4 times longer than reloading one gun in one hand. So instead, I chose to throw one gun on the ground and then reload that one individually. And then when that one was fully loaded, then I reached down and picked up the fucking gun and started reloading it with one hand in that hand while shooting with the other fucking hand because it's full of ammo now. And managed to get an overkill that way. Because, yeah, they were right about to kill me, but in my offhand, I finished reloading just in time and then shot them to death. Like, what the fuck? That's fucking badass, like, fucking John Woo shit. It was great. I love doing it. So, yeah, Halo 2 is great. So many great moments with Halo 2. Um, my favorite moment in Halo 2 was in Containment of all maps. I hated that fucking map. That snow map with the mines that explode out in the field. That is dumb. What a dumb map. And then hackers would be on it all the time. They'd fucking ruin the game. They'd jump through the air and just look down and snipe everybody with, what do you call it? Aimbot, you know? So, that sucks. Yeah, a lot of hackers ruined Halo 2 online. It was bad. Halo 3, hardly any cheaters until like 5 or 6 years into the game, honestly. But there were cheaters, of course, but they would be dealt with typically, so it wasn't that bad in Halo 3. But in Halo 2, yeah, there were cheaters everywhere. It sucked. Like, I probably would have gotten to like level 35, but I only made it to 33. Yeah, I probably would have been 35 or 40, maybe even. Well, I don't know. I'm not that good, but I definitely feel like I could have gotten 35 ish, 36, 34. But whatever. I was a 16 before the rank reset in Halo 2. A lot of people thought 16 was really high. They were jealous of my 16. I've been stuck at 13 for like 20 games. Like, that was funny. But anyway, yeah, that's what I would argue is Halo 2 was the rough start of online console shooters, but it really was the birth of it, you know. You're welcome, Call of Duty. Without Halo 2, you'd be shit. So that set the grounds for that kind of game. And then, of course, Halo 3 comes out, and I would say that was the best competitive online console shooting game ever made. And it had a fun campaign that was fun to replay. Definitely. There were like 2 missions in particular where you got to use tanks and stuff that were just really heavy duty, all out Halo action, you know. Those were great. The story was pretty decent. There were some things I thought were kind of stupid, like there's that part where the flood guy, the grave mind, has his tentacles waving around, and he could just smash fucking, you know, the fucking Arbiter and Master Chief right then and there, but he retracts his tentacles and he just sends some zombified alien minions at you, and you just get into a casual gunfight with them and dispatch them like nothing. And it's like, why don't you use your big tentacles to kill Chief already, you know? Like, I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb. Like, whatever. Not a big deal, I guess. It was just kind of weird how they did the Gravemind's power levels physically, I guess, is what I'm complaining about. But it's not a big deal. The storytelling is ultimately pretty good. You really care about Chief and whatnot. He seems like a mysterious character who's misunderstood, and he's trying to do the right thing, and he might have a dark, shitty past, and you get that vibe. And it's kind of cool to keep that mystery. And then here comes 343, and then they try to make the character like real deep and show you the childhood and oh, all this trauma, and it's like, man, don't do that, man. Like, I kind of like the mystery more, you know? Like, that's what they do with Samus in Nintendo, a very similar video game character. There's not much to Samus, you know? Like, not really, man. Well, actually, there kind of is more in the crappier fucking Metroid games, like, Other M. Like, we don't want that fucking kind of crap, you know? So, yeah, I guess there's both crappy versions of Samus and Master Chief in video games now. Like, that sucks. But there are good versions of them. But yeah, I would say Halo 3 is the best online Halo experience, probably, that there was. And then there was Halo Reach. And that was my favorite because I got to play it in so many crazy, hilarious ways in Reach Invasion mode. Because Invasion is just too fun. It's just, so much is going on. It's just hilarious Halo goodness, you know? It's Bungie's last decent Halo game, you know? And they did kind of drop the ball, I'll admit. I know in the past I used to just kind of blindly defend them no matter what with Halo Reach, but they did drop the ball in some ways. The aiming doesn't feel as good as Halo 3, I'd argue. And it doesn't feel as skillful, especially with Bloom on. You can turn Bloom off in a few modes, but it would be better if Bloom was just non-existent, I would argue. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I think the AI behaves better and more fun in Halo 3, actually. That's probably why I play ODST more than I do Reach, actually. Because the firefight is the replay value part of the game. After you've beaten the game a few times and you've played online with people and stuff, you're kind of done. Now you're just playing the firefight mode, because that's the replay value part. That's like the tower defense mode. Defend this position. You're going to get attacked by all kinds of random shit. You know, that's the go-to, like, replay value mode, right? That's what you play when you've done everything in the fucking game. This is the fuck off, fuck around mode. And in ODST on Lost Platoon, I love it. In Halo Reach, I don't like it as much, actually. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but I don't think I'm going to be going back to Reach anytime soon. Isn't that crazy? It used to be my favorite game, and I definitely played it more than any other fucking game in my life. Look how much I'm no-lifing it up with fucking Elden Ring, for example. I've been no-lifing this game hard for like almost 2 years, and I'm about to reach 9-9 on every fucking stat legitimately by just vigorously playing the unpatched version of the game in all kinds of goofy ways. Like, I'm about to get there, dude. Legit. That's insane. That's a lot of playing. That's over 999 hours. That's what the game says. It's probably like, what, double, triple that at this point? I don't fucking know. Holy shit. So because of that, you know I've played a lot of Halo Reach if I tell you that I've played more Halo Reach online than I've played this fucking game. Yeah, I think it was 36 days worth, or maybe it was 50 because I had other accounts. So, yeah. Like days and days. I think it was 25,000 victories or something like that on my account. I can't remember. It was some fucking insane number, dude. Yeah. It was 500,000 people I've slaughtered across Halo 2, 3, and Reach online. Yeah, it was, the number was 500,000 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, 500,000 people slaughtered. Yeah, that's nuts. I've killed that many people in Halo games. 500,000. That's fucked up. Yeah, but I was proud of my stats. And I got multiple 50s in Halo 3. And I reached Onyx in the ranked mode, or for Arena. Yeah, it was good shit. Good shit. I was happy. Very fun. Very fun stuff. I also enjoyed Halo Reach because of Invasion Slayer, not the objective mode that most people are familiar with, because that's usually the default one, and if people aren't paying attention when they vote, that's usually the one that gets selected by default, so that's usually the one that people go for. The Slayer one is kind of unheard of and unpopular, and a lot of people don't know exactly what to do. So they go to the objective thinking that that's what you need to do, and no, what you need to do is win by kills. It's just kills, it's just Slayer, dude. But the objective, that little thing that pops up, that just gets you weapons. But going there makes you a target. So think about that for a second, guy. And a lot of people just blindly go there like, as long as I'm in this circle, I'm helping the team win. These players that are like that, you know. Yeah. They get slaughtered by me instantly. And it's usually pretty bad when I play Slayer. But one time I had to play, it was bad. My options weren't very good, and I managed to get a veto, but then the next options that were available to vote for were even worse, dude. And I got stuck on Hemorrhage Slayer, Invasion Slayer Hemorrhage, as an elite against Spartans. And if you know anything about how that goes, bad for the elite team. So I managed to spawn up as an Invis elite, and some people on my team quit, and I went over to their dead bodies and got more Needler ammo from some people. And so I had a full Needler. No, I didn't spawn with the Invis. What am I saying? I spawned with the roll ability. And they spawned with the Needler and died, and I picked up their Needler off their body. And I waited patiently in the base with the sniper rifle and Needler combo. And I would occasionally take pop shots at people with the snipe from a long distance, but I tried not to make my presence too known because I'm fighting a bunch of Spartans who are collecting sniper rifles as we speak. Because the game is bullshit. It's not fair. The elites have 1, 2. That's it. 2 fucking spawns on their property where they can spawn up weapons or whatever. The Spartans have 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they already have more. And then there's one in the very middle that the elites and the Spartans can fight over. Yeah, that's right. So that sucks. That's terrible for the elites. So that means there's more. And here's the thing. The territory, where it pops up, random. Could be the same fucking spot even, dude. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So that's bullshit. That's horse shit that can happen. And if that does happen, you're fucked. Or you're really lucky and you just destroy the enemy because of it. Hey, we just got 2 rocket launchers and 2 sniper rifles. Yep. Pass them around. Make sure everybody has one. Like, oh great, now the team is unstoppable. They all have power weapon combinations. Wonderful. We're fucked. So yeah, you're dealing with that. And I was dealing with that. That came my way. But guess what? With Evade and a Needler and a sniper rifle, I managed to hold the fort down and dodge every rocket that came my way. If I got sniped, I would get nicked, but then I would evade and roll away, and they wouldn't be able to finish me off. Like, I did good, dude. And a lot of them came by because the territory eventually spawned behind my base, and they wanted to raid the area and take it over. That was a mistake. I ended up getting an overkill with the Needler. And then I ran out of ammo, but I managed to finagle an AR of all things, and I was doing pretty good with that, actually. I killed 2 people with the AR by beating them down and gunning them down. Like, I was holding the fort down. I was, like, leading by 10 points. And they all started rage quitting, dude. Yeah. and then they weren't able to spawn in many sniper rifles and rocket launchers anymore. And then, get this, Tier 2, there's a chance they spawn a Warthog, there's a chance they spawn rocket launcher and laser, and then, if I remember correctly, man, I haven't played in a while, but then there's a third chance that they spawn in a sniper rifle. I can't remember. Maybe not, actually. Maybe sniper rifles don't spawn on the second tier, in which case, that's good. Which means I was able to hold them off for the first 5 minutes, which means, hell yeah, now they can't, amass a shit ton of fucking snipes on my bitch ass anymore and just be annoying little fuckers and snipe me all game. So now that's out of the question for these bitches. They can't do that to me anymore. And now they've started to master my strategy, right? They're like slowly creeping into the base, being smarter about how they attack me, like grabbing the shotgun from outside on the rocks and coming in. Fuckers were doing that shit, and I was having a hard time. They killed me like 3 or 4 times. They were slowly catching up a little bit, but not really. And then I spawned far out there and tried to make a run for it. And there was a sniper, and he did shoot at me, but as I was rolling down, I had the, needle rifle combo, so I kept shooting him with my needle rifle as I was going. He wasn't a good enough shot. I kept on, interrupting his shot and fucking him up. He failed. What a loser. Made it into their base, stole their sniper rifle, killed that same motherfucker who was trying to kill me, went through the portal, went over there, eventually retrieved it, started shooting people in the back. I was being a menace. Yeah, it was bad. And they ultimately ended up rage quitting. I ended up grabbing a rocket launcher, and then I started hanging out on the canyon ledge by my base. And if you hold that fort down right there with a sniper rifle and a rocket launcher that's fully loaded, I really can't think of a way that the Spartans can come at you. They can come at you in the tunnel, and I'm not a terrible player, so if you have armor lock, I'm going to look at you with my rocket launcher and wait just a fucking second. And if you start anything, I'm going to know that you're going to be panicked and tempted to use the armor lock, And if you do that, if you fucking flinch, motherfucker, you use your armor lock, I'll catch that. I'm anticipating that. I'm not stupid. And I will bomb you. And I won't waste any ammo. So it's impossible to use armor lock against me. I know a lot of people complain, that's why I hate armor lock. And it's like, yeah, armor lock's good. I use it and it works on people. But when they use it on me, it doesn't work. Because I know exactly how the armor lock works, motherfucker. Nobody armor locks me, dude. Nobody. I've done nasty things to people with armor lock. Nobody has ever humiliated me with armor lock. Let me think about that. Maybe it happened once or twice. But let's pretend that never did happen. Because, yeah. So anyway, I am super badass with the armor lock. And I think it's just fine in the game. But yeah, it got patched and nerfed in certain modes and not as good. And then they got turned into a power-up on a map that you select and pick up. And I'm like, God damn it. You're making the game, you're just chopping the game up and making it different for the sake of different, and you're not actually making it better. You're kind of making it more annoying. I gotta get used to this now. Alright. That's what I hate. I saw an update on GameFAQs.com about a Call of Duty thing, and they're like, now this weapon has rapid fire decreased by 6%, and then this weapon has a zoom modifier that zooms in by 6 instead of 4. And it's like, oh, God, this sucks, dude. Imagine having to keep up with all this crap. Dude, I thought it was bad when I played online games back in the day, This shit is too much, and it has microtransactions. It's all unfinished bullshit. It fucking sucks, dude. Oh, so I keep hearing that everyone says that Madam Web movie is bad. At first I heard from some people that it's not the worst one of these Venom, Morbius, these that have come out, but it's not, it's kind of the same shit. It's not good, And but I'm hearing from a lot of other people that it is worse than those. But some people are saying it's a little bit better than those. So take from that what you will. I'm just gonna kind of all lump it in as the same shit and just call it all bad and dumb and stupid. So there's a lot of stuff about the story that is dumb as shit, apparently. Yeah, it's not a good movie. It's like a popcorny 4 out of 10-ish kind of thing. Yeah, apparently nothing cool happens until the very end, and it's pretty short. So, yeah, not the greatest superhero movie. What sucks is, though, if there's a heavily female cast, kind of one of these, and it doesn't do that good, it's not that good. A lot of these weirdo sexists are just like, that's why women can't act. You can't have women and stuff. Having women be a part of human life is wrong. We need to kill all the women, obviously. They ruin movie. Like you get those weirdos, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you know? No, sometimes a movie just sucks. It doesn't fucking matter if there were women or men or anybody. It could be a movie about Otis and Milo, 2 fucking animals, and on the set of that movie they did some pretty animal cruelty like stuff, and that's kind of fucked up, dude. Like, maybe that's a bad movie, huh? Like, come on, dude. Get real. The movie sucks. Madam Web's not very good. It's whatever. Dakota Johnson, or whatever her name is, she's not that great. She's alright, I guess. Whatever. I don't blame her or the actors for anything. They got some decent actors in here, you know, whatever. It's just the writing is dumb, and the Spum universe is spumming out of control, and it's spum-horrific, and it's going to have Craven soon. That's spum-tacular. That's spum-stupid. Spum is bad. The Spum universe sucks. Why is it called the Spum universe again? The Sony Picture... I can't remember. Universe. Marvel? I don't know. Spum. That's great. But yeah, I gotta get going to bed here soon. I am just happy that, like, 2023 did suck, but I will say this. In terms of visual, like, entertainment, like a movie or a show, I thought One Piece live action was very entertaining and fun and uplifting, and made me feel all kinds of feels, and I liked that a lot. I thought it was really good. Hopefully a season 2 is even better, but you know how it is. It's Netflix, so canceled or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not. People really liked it. I really liked it. It was wacky. But yeah, I mean, there's like a fish guy, and restaurant life is completely weird in the thing. Obviously, the people who make this show don't know a fucking thing about restaurants, but whatever. It's a funny show. Yeah, it was kind of emotional. I dug it. It was a weird show. I don't really care for anime shit, but this live action thing, that was fun. I really liked that. And then, of course, in terms of games, Sea of Stars, I really dug that game. I still play it. I listen to the soundtrack all the time. Yeah, it's great. Sea of Stars is wonderful. And that's the only show from last year, and that's the only game from last year that I kind of gave a shit about. Like, I wasn't too moved on a lot of stuff that we got last year. There's Breath of the Wild, too. That's a fun game. I dug that for about 3 months, but then I kind of put it away, man. I'm not really into it anymore. I don't know what it is. It's too familiar to the last game, I guess. It's fine. It's a fun fuck around game. A lot of fuck around stuff to fuck around with in the fuck around game. It's fine. They didn't. They said they're not doing a DLC. Is that true? I guess. Whatever. Elden Ring ain't doing a DLC from the feel of it. What the fuck? You would think the DLC would have come out already. Holy shit! It's taking forever. When are you gonna give it over, FromSoft? What the fuck? We want Elden Ringage. We're not. I'm not Elden Ringed out. I want to play the thingy. Oh. Just messing with the guitar. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I should go to bed soon. But yeah, fellers, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, Putin assassinated that one dude. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. What's with all these assassinations, man? Stop killing people. The world is so fucked up. There's so many horrible things going on. Good God. Like, a lot of people just get fucked over. It's terrible. And even people like me who are luckier, we kind of get fucked over. And then there's the rich people who own everything. They're terrible and they ruin everything for everyone. But even they ultimately get fucked over. Just not as hard as me or definitely fucking some poor fucker mining in Africa or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm sleepy. But yeah, fellers, I think that this year is gonna suck for gaming. And this election is gonna be stupid as fuck coming up. I say don't vote, man. That's what I say. You don't want that Gaza blood on your hands. That's kind of shitty, dude. Like, I feel bad for voting for Biddy. Like, ugh. Not good. But then again, my vote didn't even fucking count. Because I live in Texas. Where it's rigged. And it goes red no matter what. So, whatever. So for me especially, definitely don't vote. I don't even know why I voted in the first place. It was a mistake. Shouldn't have done it. This place is rigged. Yeah, if you live in Texas or Florida, it's going to go red no matter what. And if you live in New York or California, blue no matter what. That's how it is, straight up. It's not going to... I'll let you know if it changes, but that's the trend. That is the near permanent fucking, like you can pretty much guarantee that's how it's going to go every time. So just get used to that. So yeah, games, movies, election, politics stuff. Ooh, weather. Is that going to be terrible? I know it's going to be a scorcher this summer. I'm going to set up all this, shade cloth shit, dude. It's going to be pretty nuts. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, hopefully Hopefully it's not the end of the world. Man, oh man. Alright, it's bedtime. I forgot. I probably wanted to talk about something else, but I forgot. But yeah, so many franchises. Halo, Rainbow Six. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I am tired. I think I should crash. Plus my flea bites are itchy, dude. Fleas are terrible. I need to get my fucking apple cider. But yeah, I was gonna say, there's too many video game franchises that have turned into shit. Diablo, shit. StarCraft, shit. Halo, shit. Gears of War, shit. Fable, shit. Silent Hill, shit. Resident Evil, it's come back a little bit, but it's not good enough. Shit. These Soulsy-born games, they don't do a lot of things I'd like them to do, but at least they haven't succumbed to, like, serious microtransaction fuckery and online-only bullshit, so... Yeah, it could be worse, I guess. Ooh, I'm itchy. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm sleepy. But yeah, that was my point, though, is I think gaming is getting shittier to a degree. To a pretty bad degree.